Okay, so I bought the Switch recently because I haven't had a Nintendo console since the original DS, and I really wanted to play Mario Kart and Pokemon and all those great Nintendo staples. And I put this off for a while because the Switches have always been so expensive. But I found one for a little less than $300, and I had the money. I was going on a trip, and I was like, screw it, let's give it a go. Another $350 in games later, and I'm sorely disappointed. Okay, let's start off with the price. I bought my dad a new PS4 for Christmas this year, or last year, whatever, with a 4 game bundle. Nothing special. A couple of games released in 2017. I think it was Last of Us, Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Ratchet and Clank, maybe. Altogether, that ran me about $300. Same price as the Switch by itself. Now, let's talk about those games that cost me a lot of money. Mario Odyssey came out in 2017, right along the same time as Horizon Zero Dawn, and a year after Uncharted 4. Horizon Zero Dawn costs $20 brand new right now. Now, all that would be okay if any of the Nintendo games were anywhere near as graphically or mechanically impressive as Horizon Zero Dawn was. A game that came out on a console that had been out for more than 4 years prior. Granted, the PS4 has had many updates and upgrades, but Horizon Zero Dawn plays beautifully as the masterpiece it is on my PS4 I bought 2 years after its release date. Now, I know I'm shitting on Mario Odyssey a lot, but that's because I actually love the game. But it wasn't anything wildly different or upgraded from the same game that came out in 1996. Sure, they added new content, mechanics, and you can be a tank in it, but it's really not anything wild or groundbreaking for today's standards. The best games that came out on the Switch were games for their older consoles or that you could play for much cheaper on a different console. And there aren't even but a few of those, like Doom and Skyrim. That has been Nintendo's MO since the GameCube, I know. Sticking with their own games, doing their own thing, which again would be fine if they were fairly priced. Also, if they didn't completely fuck up Pokemon, I wouldn't be this mad. I mean, I'm going to bitch about it in a different video, but fuck you, Pokemon Go kids, for ruining Sword and Shield. And I realize that Breath of the Wild fans are going to crucify me for this, saying that it was an impressive game, and it was an impressive game, and I understand that it's impressive that we can conveniently play these games on a handheld device, but that really doesn't justify everything being priced like they're brand new just because it's handheld. It's a glorified DS, which I would rather have bought, and I'm probably going to do that anyways because the DS was amazing. Now, the thing that really broke the camel's back on this, though, was Nintendo's refusal to get with the times, and trying to get any quality of life updates from them was like pulling teeth. When asked to put Netflix or some other streaming sites on their glorified DS, they straight up said, "We make games, you have a phone for that." As well as making streaming a nightmare, costing you even more money to buy external equipment for you to connect it to your computer. They don't even have ports or hookups to even get the footage from these videos onto my computer. I had to buy a mini SD, a freaking mini SD. My 6-year-old camera can hook up to my computer with ease, and you're telling me that I need a mini SD like it's a Samsung phone. I mean, shit. They went kicking and screaming to even finally allow YouTube to be on here. And the internet capabilities are a joke. Guys, understand this. I've had a lot of fun with my Switch, even with its shortcomings. But it's just not worth the price. It's technologically outdated. It's a time-wasting console. I play it on the go, for plane rides, for road trips, hell, for sitting at the dentist. It's not a main staple gaming console, and I don't think Nintendo will ever make one again. That age died with the GameCube. I saw a meme the other day that said Switch players will be able to play Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch. All they have to do is buy a PS4 or Xbox. And that really sums up everything about this console. It just does not live up to today's expectations. And I'm still going to play games on it. Yeah, I'll still buy more content for the Switch or other things Nintendo bring out. Of course, I desperately want Nintendo to get their shit back together because I fell in love with them as a kid, just like everyone else. But as of now, if you haven't already gotten a Switch, I can't justify going and buying one. Nintendo really didn't understand the world they were building consoles in, and it shows.